All right, guys. So I'm about 2 hours in on my drive throughout the Dempster highway out here, and I just thought I'd stop off for lunch. So what I'm doing for lunch today, it's gonna be what do we got here? We got a can of chili here, all natural ingredients. Can of some Irish stew, mostly natural ingredients, and we got a little bit of Texas toast over here. A lot of preservatives. I wouldn't recommend this, but I'm gonna do it for now anyway. So I'm gonna grab these two. I'm gonna toss them into here, and put my Texas toast here on top for it to get toasted. And I did this yesterday and it worked out really well. So I'll show you guys how it works out today. All right, so I got the chili underneath there that you can see, and I got the garlic bread on top. I'm gonna put these in the corners here so they get nice and toasty while my chili in the bottom there gets nice and hot. I'm gonna grab the Ninja Crispy here. Let's put this into air fry mode and let's hit start. And that'll probably take about 10 minutes and so while we're out here, enjoy the beautiful scenery and maybe practice a little bit of my my bear defense here. I got this that I'm keeping inside of my pocket at all times. I don't think there's too many bears up here in the mountains, but I'm not taking any chances. So basically this is what it looks like out here. Stuff just rolling on by. And it got real cloudy and foggy as soon as I got into the mountains. It was sunshine a couple of minutes ago, and you can probably see on top of my van there I got my Starlink mini set up. And if you've been wondering how I'm uploading videos when I'm out here in the middle of nowhere with no cell phone service or anything like that, that's your answer right there. That's the Starlink mini basically. I'll show you how I got it set up while my food cooks here. Kind of looks like this here, and I got it kind of wired through and plugged in. That's the Starlink mini power plug right there at the bottom. But basically what I have to do with this thing is that, let me just look around, make sure there's no bears. What I have to do with this thing is every time I want to get really good internet speeds, I gotta put it outside the car, and it takes a little bit of effort to kind of position it out. I don't know if I have my other cell phone here. Maybe I could show you guys. Maybe I'll do that on the next video, show you guys how to position it. But it has to be facing a certain way for it to, I guess, talk to the satellites up there somewhere where I can't see them. But the mobile app gives you it tells you when it's off kilter. And what you have to do with the mobile app, let me see if I can pull it out right now. Do I have the mobile app in there? Here, maybe I can just show you guys how it works here. Here's the mobile app. Let me pull that out and show you guys. Basically the mobile app shows you how to position it. So if you've been wondering how this works, this is basically the mobile app that I use. And so it has this option called alignment, and you can see right now, because I have it fully aligned. Basically what this app does is it just makes sure that you have the angle and the direction of it set up properly, so that when you see this outline highlighted, means that you got it aligned right. In another video maybe I'll just show you exactly how it is I go through to get it aligned, but it's very, very finicky. You got to have it in a very facing in a very specific direction for it to be fully aligned. You can still get internet speeds without it but being fully aligned. So when I'm driving, for example, I just stick it where my sunroof is on the inside of the car, and I still get internet, but the speeds are usually very, very slow. So that's kind of how that works. Again, I got my bear spray here, and like I said, I don't think there's any bears, but what I'm gonna do is take a couple of minutes to just practice my my bear defense system here, just because when you're in the moment, it is nearly impossible to make the right decision, and it takes a lot of practice for defense to just, you know, when you're confronted by a bear, I imagine I would get so scared that I might totally forget all of the things that I'm supposed to do, and I probably do all of the wrong things. So every time I get a chance, I just try to practice. I pretend like there's a bear right there, and then I try to practice it to try to get my mind to at least have a little bit of practice dealing with a bear, just staying calm and making a lot of noise. And if worse comes to worse, then pulling out the bear spray here, and basically again, to practice, I gotta pull this back, and then I would have to face it towards the bear and spray, basically, if it starts charging. So I'm gonna practice that for a couple of minutes. Let me just see. The food cooks really quickly here. Yeah, you see, wow, it's only been a couple of minutes and that's already toasted. So I'm gonna flip these bad boys like that, put that back in there and hit start. That crispy has been a total game changer for eating out here in the wild. And speaking of eating, I know that bears have like a keen sense of smell, so maybe I should keep my doors shut. And I'm gonna put this in the garbage can over here so that so they don't come after me here. Oh, pass that in there. All right. You know what? So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys another meal. You get a chance to take a look at with the Starlink too, see how it works. But I think this is going to be ready in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to enjoy it, and I'll upload another video when I get up to Eagle Plains if I'm up to it.